that super deep face lets the weight of the wood hinge this over, so I don't have to push this, I don't have to fight it. That super deep hinge creates a pivot point from back here, because it's now the hinge is far enough back to where the weight of the wood will pull it over. So now I'll do a back cut and it'll come over by itself. I don't have to do anything with it. Okay, so I just wanted to show these trees. It was kind of funny when I did the bid for this client. They were like, our trees kind of seem like they're as perky as they used to be one time. And it kind of cracked me up a little bit. So when I walked over to the tree, I just reached out and grabbed a piece of the bark, and the whole thing just, you know, did that number. All the bark just came right off. And the lady was like, oh my gosh! Like she thought I killed them or something. But I was like, no, they're dead. They've been dead a while. But at any rate, that was kind of interesting. I could show you. It's a perfect example of the boar beetles and what they do. You can see these little tiny holes. I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in on there. These little tiny holes are actually the larvae boring their way outside the tree and then leaving the tree. And yeah, there's like billions and billions. This is the bird. The bird pecks underneath there to try to get the larva out to eat the larva. That's why these little holes are here. That's from the bird pecking. The beetle goes in through the side of the bark. So they'll come in these little spots right here and then go underneath and slip underneath the bark. And then you see these little galleries, they call them galleries, going through here. You can hardly see them there, I don't want one there. But you can see it a little better on the trunk. Now, yeah, there's a little bit of it. You can kind of see the galleries of where they just chewed all the way around the insides of this thing. See if I can find it on a limb. Yeah. Right there, yep. There's a gallery, you can see where they kind of chewed around. Oh yeah, look at that. So that there is where the little larva chewed its way around, and they just ate all the sapwood from these whole trees. Destroyed them, and then they burrow out to the outside here, and they fly away. So if you see these holes in your tree's toast, because these beetles also bring a pathogenic fungus with them, as you can tell, and the pathogenic fungus is what makes the cambium layer swell. And the swelling stops the tree from being able to absorb any water or nutrients. So the beetle goes in, causes the pathogenic fungus to infect the tree. So it's just a byproduct. There's no cure for it, and you can't do anything for it. So once you see these holes, you know that your tree is toast. And if you see, like if you have like a fir tree or a pine tree, and you see all those little holes everywhere and the little sap oozing out of it, then you know that your tree's infected, and you should probably have it removed, because it looks fine, but in a couple of months it's going to be dead. The only thing you can do is prevention. You can't do anything to it once it's already got it. But what you can do is water your tree a lot. And what that does is it helps the tree to extract sap to push the beetles out. And they'll actually do that. They'll push the beetles out when they start to bore in. If it has enough water, it can do that. But yep, these ones are dead. Yeah, about 5 holes per square foot. This has just hundreds of them. You can see them all over the place. So yeah, they just toasted these trees. They're delicious. That one over there is dead too. There's a tree in front of it. This one here. That one's good. That one in front's good with the green. He's all right. The one behind it, that one's toast. There we go. Got her dead. That wasn't fun, but we got it.
Oh, this was not fun.
We got these 3 stubs to fall. They're not going to be fun either. I think we got her.